What's up, guys? So clearly this is going to be a little bit of a different video today. I figured I would start with a loadout video. My markers are going to be in a separate video because there's quite a few of them. Some of them I don't use as much as others, but I am going to start rotating guns, hopefully, to maybe try to vary up some of the games that you see on the channel. So this is going to be just the stuff that I wear. Mag pouches, things like that for my primary loadout. My Hammer 7 is basically the exact same pouches and loadouts. I can interchange those with my T15. So keep an eye out for the marker video that will probably go up at the same time as this, just so you guys don't have to wait if you are interested in the marker side of things. So I'm just going to start kind of at the top and work my way down. Let me know if you want some more types of this type of content. I don't mind doing this kind of stuff in between games, just so it's not strictly gameplay. That is the plan. So I've got a couple other ideas that I'm going to work on, but we'll just go ahead and start with the very top. This is the Push Unite infamous White Skull with the smoked lens, which needs to be cleaned. I don't think I've cleaned it since we played. I've played with these a handful of times so far, and I don't have any complaints whatsoever. I do feel like they're a little bit easier to breathe in than my i4s, which I guess now my backup mask is my gold dye i4 with the black and gold, whatever edition that was. So, but these are my primary goggles right now, and I have not had any complaints at all with these. The camera mount is a 3D printed i4 mount, which I was able just to kind of move over to this, and it works just fine. And then some arms. I've got one long and two shorts that puts the camera down over my head. And then that is always just paired with a generic hat from Walmart. It's just a plain crappy black hat. That's a flex fit hat from Walmart, and that has also been fine. Next up is the Shemagh. I use a black on black Shemagh. I don't care how hot it is. I am usually always wearing these, and that's not up for debate. I am not into getting shot in the neck, and you also get quite a bit of bounces off of these, so this is a must in my opinion. I will not play without one of these on, so this is always in the bag when we go play. All right, moving to the clothing. This is shirt, pants, gloves. These I haven't cleaned, obviously. But these are 511 shooter's gloves. These are a little bit thinner with some stretch on the knuckles. I had originally used some thicker ones with the hard knuckles. I like these better. It's easier to feel what's going on. And honestly, I don't need all the extra, just something on my hand, so I'm not taking paint straight to my knuckles. Basically, it's all this is. But yeah, these are 511 shooter's gloves. You can get these on Amazon with the same pattern and everything, just without the 511 branding, for like $10 cheaper. And they're identical. They're the exact same glove. We've got one pair of those also. These pants are just generic tactical pants. I was running the knee pads until kind of had a blowout, so no knee pads for me right now, which I don't really like. I prefer to have knee pads, but I don't like exterior knee pads. They just don't stay put for me, so I don't use them. But these were like maybe $45 or something, $50 for these and the knee pads, which the knee pads were okay. I got it caught on something and completely obliterated one of them, so if you want pants with knee pads, I would probably put the little bit of extra money in and get something a little bit more reliable. But the actual pants themselves have been fine so far, so I'm not super concerned about those. Let's move these out of the way. This is my shirt. This is a black on black generic, Chinese tactical shirt off of Amazon. I usually play with my sleeves rolled up. That's just the way that I like to play with this. In the winter, obviously, I will roll these down and play with the sleeves, but, right now it's 1,000,000 degrees, and I don't really like the way the short sleeve versions of these look, so I just meet myself in the middle and roll the sleeves up. This is our 501st team patch for right now. This is just a Vader's Fist 501st. It's named after 501st from Star Wars, and I apologize for the weird dust. I've got a light right over my camera pointing down, so it's definitely catching any sort of anything, so I apologize for that. But we're huge Star Wars fans, as you can see. So 501st is named after the 501st. These patches were super cool, so this is what we decided to go with. When we decide to put the money into it, or if we could find somebody that could do a small run for cheaper, I do plan on getting custom patches made for 501st, something that's completely unique to us. That's the plan. That plan costs a lot of money currently, so that is not happening right now, but is a plan for the future. Moving into my actual gear, again, most of my stuff comes off Amazon. That's just the way it is. No, I don't really have anywhere around here local that I can buy cheap tactical stuff. It's all like 511 actual military grade type stuff that's kind of expensive. So most of this stuff is just generic crap really off Amazon. This is like a $30 plate carrier. I'm a smaller person, so this is fine for me. I like that it's a little bit smaller. I don't have anything on the sides other than this radio pouch, which our radio goes in, and then usually I'll zip tie my push to talk to this right here, so I know exactly where it's at. But I've got patch on the front. This is a triple stack, so it's 2 and 2. Well, 3, 2 tall. It worked great for the TMC. These T15 mags are a little bit more snug, which is why I don't use these anymore. So I carry 4 on my chest, which this has been perfectly fine for me. I haven't had any issues. The back ones are nice and loose, so I've got bungees in case I ever need them, just one string tied off. I don't like having all the extra crap there, so triple stack on the front for 4 magazines total. I've got magazine pouch, radio pouch on the side, and then the only other thing that I carry is a water bladder on the back. The only time I put water in this was at the event that we went to, just in case, you know, it's a little bit more important out there. Walk on play, I can just get water after every game when I need it. So this stays on. It's got Velcro, which the vest does not have Velcro on the back, so this holds my name tag. I really like this. This is I don't know if I said it, this is a Condor water bladder. It is Molly. It also comes with straps, so if you want to run it like a backpack, you can. But I have mine mollied onto my plate carrier, so it stays where I want it to, and then I have run the tubing up through the shoulder, and then it wraps down up under my arm and clips to a little Grimlock, and it just stays right there. It is out of the way. I never noticed that it's there. Honestly, I expect the vest to kind of give out at some point. I haven't had any issues with it yet because it is a pretty cheap vest. But when it does, I'll probably just buy another one, because at this point I've definitely got my money's worth out of it, and I like the size, I like the fit. So this is great. I love this, and it's got foam inserts in it, which not all come with that. So that is it for my vest. We'll move on to my battle belt, I guess, next. So this is my battle belt setup. Originally, this only existed to hold my dump pouch, and that's just because my plate carrier sits up higher on my back left side for me. Then it sits higher than I'd want this to sit, so I got this. I think this was like $17, which, again, this has been perfectly fine. I expect it to probably crap out at some point, but that has not happened yet, so this has been a-okay for me. But now I was running 2 of these little pouches, one of which I would stick my barrel cover in, so I wasn't having to dig it out of here, which is what I've been doing now, and it's kind of frustrating. So this is on my back hip, so it's a little bit harder to get to. I was carrying microfibers or a rag or some sort of something at that big game where you have many respawns. Again, I don't carry that when I'm playing walk-on. It's just not necessary. If I get shot in the face, I'm out, or I could just deal with it for, you know, a little bit, and then I can clean it off. But those longer games where you're out there hours at a time, I keep a rag on me, smoke grenade, whatever I want to put in this. This is just a little pouch. I think I got 2 of these off Amazon for like $10 maybe. So these have been fine. Zipper still works, so that's a plus. This is a SciTac universal holster. I moved to my belt and I played with it a couple times here. I like this better. I was running this on a leg rig, and it's in the danger zone, we'll put it that way. Running it on the leg, it was we've got Dangly Seat. He ran his on a leg, same thing, it just breaks off. Up here it's a little bit more safe on my hip. It's a little bit more uncomfortable to draw, but it's safer here. I don't have, oh, here we go. So this clips in here, paddle release, that has been fine. And then over here, I believe this is a Condor double mag pouch, and this has also been fine, even for these PPQ magazines. They're really heavy, but this little belt just keeps on trucking. So between the heavy pistol and these heavy magazines, this has still been fine so far. I do tape off, which might be something you guys know of. Something I saw a long time ago. Maybe not on this side. This side, I've got things taped off, or I'll tape right up under the thing so it doesn't loosen over time. Since this is cheaper, I'll just go ahead and put tape rings there and make them nice and snug so it doesn't kind of work itself loose. Condor dump pouch, which I did not say. Most all of my stuff is Condor because it's cheap and well enough made for what we're doing. We're not actually in a war. Stuff doesn't need to be incredibly durable. Condor is that happy spot between durable enough and cheap enough that it doesn't absolutely wreck your wallet. So this has been great. This just clips around over my regular belt, which I run. It's a Tacticon belt in my pants that my leg rig now straps to. It's like a seatbelt style buckle, or you look it up on Amazon, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm wearing it now, so I will not show you. But we only got a couple more things here that I use, and the main other piece is my leg rig, which I will pull up here now. So this is my leg rig. This is a Condor leg platform, maybe, or leg rig. I don't remember which it's called. It does have some elastic here, which I do like for a leg rig. And it comes with a couple things. It comes with this, which I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I've got the Velcro lid stuck inside, and now it is a perfect holder. That is where my barrel squeegee stays. It does not move, and when I need it, I could just pull it out. I actually love the way this is. I wish I knew what this was supposed to be, because it is perfect for holding a barrel swab, which I have the black on black barrel swab by Exalt. Works just fine. I think I paid, I don't know, $12 maybe for this knife. This is just a rubber knife, just in, mainly for looks, because, that's half the battle. But there have been times before, most time I forget that I even have this, that you get behind somebody, and it's just a fun thing to use, really. And then I've got another Condor double stack. So this is 2x2. Part of that is just because that's what I had at the time. I don't use the outer pockets. I potentially could for certain things. Again, these T15 mags are just a little too thick to fit stacked for some reason. When I'm running the Hammer 7, I'm not opposed to, bungeeing extras out here, which this one is currently off because I was trying some stuff. So I keep all of these. I've got a baggie full of bungees and tabs, so that's not ever an issue. And my radio pouch also was on this, and it came with a square utility pouch. This, I believe, was like $25 or $30, and this leg rig has been great. This, try not to make a loud noise. This just goes on your belt. and then you can just clip this in and strap it around your leg. I always play with this, and this is on my left leg, so this is not in the danger zone most of the time because I slide on my right leg if I absolutely have to slide, which I don't much care doing. But this brings me to a total of 7 magazines on the field at a time. That's 1 on the gun, 4 on my chest, 2 on my leg. I'm thinking about getting some more. I'll get into that in the gun or the marker video, but I do have the 15 by 4500 first strike tank, so I could technically shoot 12 to 13. So I may look into getting some more magazines. I am not sure yet what I want to do with that. But there is one final thing that is at the very bottom, from top to bottom, that we need to talk about. And that is my boots. These are tactical performance. These are like $55. They're from Academy. You can order them online. I looked at tactical boots for a while. Just did not want to spend the money on them. These have been really good, honestly, for $50. We played in the pouring rain and everybody was talking about their feet being wet. Mine were perfectly dry. They're not waterproof. It just says nothing about it. I don't know if I'd want to step into a river with this because it is open on the side, so your feet can definitely get wet, but they apparently hold up a little bit better than some. I like high ankles because I don't want to roll my ankle or have something stupid happen just because I don't want to wear a little bit taller boots. They could be a little bit hotter, but again, honestly, I'd rather make it home with no issues than roll my ankle or something just so my feet are a little bit cooler. But that's it for what's on my body, I believe. That is head to feet. That's everything that I use. The newest addition being the infamous White Skull. I have loved this thing. I don't have any problems with it whatsoever. My marker video will include 4, 5, maybe. A handful of markers, some custom stuff, some not so custom stuff. But I'm going to do that video completely separate because this video is probably already going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be in the exact same format. I'm going to do it right here and just go over my markers, what's on the markers, why they're set up the way they are, show you some of the custom stuff, and that'll be that. So if you guys want to do that, I'll link it at the end of this video, and you can check that out. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and look out for some more gameplay. So I will talk to you guys in a bit.
The power of the dark side.